Hello and good morning. My name is Logan.
And my name is Flavia.
And
And today we bring to you the video production review. Oh. Alright. Throughout this year, we have learned so much about the video production industry, from how to demonstrate proficiency in technical knowledge, utility usage, and all the way to proper storytelling.
In today's show, it is up to us students to show you viewers exactly what we've learned this year and how to apply it with tips and demonstrations.
But before we get into it, public service announcement. Don't cheat on tests. It doesn't work out as well as you think. We'll be back with our review after the short video.
Way to go, Mateus. Nice job.
It's about time I finally got an A in this class, but part of me doesn't feel worthy of it because I cheated by looking up the answers during the test when Mr. Leon wasn't looking. Hey, what'd you get on the test?
I got a B. I'm low-key proud. I studied all night.
Hey, what'd you get on the test?
I got a B. I studied all E-block for it.
What was the
Yeah, I
answer
spent all
of
night
the highest
studying.
grade?
I got a B.
I'm the only person in this room who cheated on the test. Hey, can I talk to you about my test?
Yes, of course. What is it?
It's hard to take accountability when struggling to achieve your desired results, but cutting corners won't help future success. To avoid cheating on future tests, reach out to and explore the resources below. And remember, it's not easy to confess about cheating, but it's easier to not cheat as a whole. Don't cheat. It's as easy as it sounds.
Well, seemed not to work out after all. But now, back to our review, we must start with the phases of production.
In the video world, there are 3 different phases of production: pre-production, production, and post-production. All of these phases play a key role in making a project come to life.
When starting a project, pre-production is the very first step, which is where the ideas come to life. During this phase, the treatment is written, which gives a general idea of what the project is about. A treatment introduces you to the characters, plot, and setting of the project that is being created.
While writing a treatment, it is not only important to set the scene and introduce the characters, but also to write it so that there is a theme present and that there is a beginning, middle, and end. Overall, everything should be added about the production and the treatment to give the group a better understanding on what the project is about.
Another important part of pre-production is a shot sheet, which of course informs the team of all the shots that have to be filmed. On a shot sheet, there are 6 columns so that the shots are numbered. Where it's being shot, show what type of shot it is, the angle, movement, and the description of what the talent should be doing in the scene.
Lastly is the script, which tells the talent what to say or do. It also helps the scene and describe the tone that is supposed to be used.
After pre-production is the production phase, which is the filming process. It gets all the visual aspects, such as lighting and videography, and not only that, but it also is where the director's vision comes to life.
During the production, the talent is able to act out their characters and give the production team a visualization of what the project is going to look like.
The last stage of production is post-production, or the editing process.
All the shots that were filmed during production are all put together in chronological order. All the raw material is perfected. It is where all special effects, audio, and color grading happen. It makes the production look visually appealing. Post-production is the most important phase as it is where the final product of the project is put together.
Then, there's storytelling.
It is the story the author is trying to tell. Every movie you watch is a story the director is telling.
The stories can be told in a multitude of ways, but the most common is through a narrative process, following an arc that can be broken down into 3 simple segments: beginning, middle, and end.
The beginning of a narrative story establishes the characters, setting, and plot.
The beginning of a story is what makes or breaks it. You need to hook your audience and grab their attention. The viewer's attention must now be held as much as possible for the remainder of the film, which can be hard to accomplish during the middle of the story.
The middle of a story expands upon the foundations established in the beginning of the story. The audience gets to know better the characters and their motives, and the plot is expanded. If done correctly, all the previously established material will come to a head in the film's climax. This could be a reveal or sometimes an intense action sequence. The climax is the most important part of the story.
What follows the climax is the resolution or the end. Here we see the fallout of the story's climax, how it affected the characters and setting, and any loose ends that weren't tied up during the climax should be resolved here. And if there's going to be a sequel, be sure to leave some questions so the audience will want more. And that's how you tell a story.
Now that we've covered the creative basis of filmmaking, let's get on to the technical parts. Parts such as the camera or the lighting or sound. A production missing any of these important elements is not a production.
Let's pass it off to our friends to do the explaining for us.
Camera shots are the way a film is put together. Without them, movie and TV shows would be pretty boring. This is a medium shot. It films the talent from the waist up. This is one of the most commonly used in film. Jumping right into it with the extreme close-up. This shot mostly only shows the character's eyes and mouth. It is used to show tension or intense emotion. Zooming out a bit, this is the Dutch angle. Using this technique, you can add tension, unease, or disorientation to a scene. Meet the close-up. By using this shot, you can emphasize details or convey emotions by tightly framing the subject. The medium close-up is filmed from the shoulders or mid-torso up. This allows you to both see facial expressions and body language. You may recognize this as a low-angle shot. By using the low angle, you can give a person or thing in frame a feeling of power or dominance. This is the medium long shot. Filmed above the knees, it shows 3/4 of the talent. This is usually called the cowboy shot, as it's used in cowboy films so that you can see a cowboy's gun. The opposite of the low angle shot is the high angle shot. This perspective makes the subject seem smaller, insignificant, or vulnerable. You may have seen this shot in your favorite superhero films. The long shot is a fairly simple shot that films the character from head to toe. It allows you to see the character's body language and surrounding area. Lastly is the wide angle shot. This shot allows you to see the environment around a character. This is mostly all the shots we use in film production. Next time you're watching a movie or show, see if you notice any of these.
Wow, can you believe there's so many camera shots?
That's right, but we can't forget audio.
We can explain this one. Audio is so cool because it makes such a big difference in making the audience really be involved in what's happening on screen.
Agreed, and there's so much to it. The microphones, pickup patterns, and their connections.
First, let's talk about the different types of microphones. One common type is the dynamic microphone. They are tough, reliable, and great for recording loud sounds, which is why they're often used at concerts and live events.
Another popular type is the condenser microphone. Condenser mics are much more sensitive and can capture a lot of detail, making them perfect for studio recordings, podcasts, and voiceovers.
Lavalier microphones are small and clip onto a person's shirt. You often see them in interviews, news broadcasts, and presentations. See if you can find any in today's show.
Finally, there are shotgun mics. These mics are designed to focus on a specific sound source, making them a favorite for filmmaking and video production.
Now let's talk about pickup patterns. A pickup pattern shows where a microphone picks up sound. The most common pattern is hypercardioid, which captures sound mainly from the front while reducing noise from the sides and back.
Omnidirectional microphones pick up sound equally from every direction, making them very useful in recording groups of people. There are also bidirectional mics that capture sounds from the front and back, but reject the sound from the sides.
Shotgun mics use a very narrow pickup pattern that lets them focus on the subject while minimizing surrounding noise.
Of course, microphones are only useful if they can connect to recording equipment. The most common professional connection is the XLR cable. XLR cables provide a strong, balanced signal and help reduce unwanted noise. In the end, having the proper audio equipment for the right production is so important because audio can really make or break an entire production.
Wow, there's so much that goes into a production, and it seems that all these parts are important to making a film.
They are. In fact, let's watch this amazing film that includes all these elements, and after that, we'll pass it off to hit you guys with some jokes.
Good morning, Nashua South. At this time, we'd like to inform all students and staff that the school mascot has been stolen. The thief will face repercussions, and any information regarding the thievery should be reported to staff immediately.
Pass this to Casey Miller.
You know we're not supposed to be passing notes in class. I stole something, help. Excuse me, Miss Kate? I just got this note past me. I don't know who it was, but I think it has to do with the announcement that just went off.
Thank you. I'll look into it.
Of course, thank you.
Yo, Casey, wait up. Did you get my note?
What note? Wait, that was yours? Theodore, what are you doing? The
Listen,
mascot?
It's Theo, and I need to get it out before they catch me.
They already know it's someone in the class.
What? How?
I kind of gave the note to Miss Kate.
Dude, are you serious?
You guys were passing notes in class, and that is not allowed, so I gave it to a trusted adult.
Come on, dude. You owe me one, remember?
What are you doing, freak? Move out the way.
Sorry,
Hey, leave him alone. What did he do?
I'm teaching him a lesson. He needs to learn how to keep to himself.
Get out of here. Go.
Or what are you gonna
Come
do
on,
about
get out
it?
of here. Go.
Okay, fine, but this isn't over.
Yes, it is. Leave. Are you okay?
Yeah, thanks, Theodore.
It's okay.
I owe you one, that's for sure.
Nah, don't worry about it. All right, so now you remember?
Yes, but I'm only doing this because I owe you one.
Finally. Let's go.
It was him.
Oh, shoot. We gotta go.
I'm sorry, teacher. I'm sorry.
what are
I'm
you
being
doing?
forced to help. Come on. Oh, did we lose him?
Yeah, we lost him.
Where are we going?
We have to go that way. We gotta go get the constable. Oh, there it is.
Come on.
Oh, shoot. We gotta go. Put this on.
On what?
Just listen. Come on.
Theodore and Casey, get back here.
Can you tell me why you chose me?
Well, dude, you're my best buddy, dude. Known you for a while.
Yeah, but still, I don't want to get in trouble.
Dude, we gotta do this. You said you owe me one.
Let's just go.
Yeah. Come on, let's get it in.
What am I doing? If I get caught, how am I going to go to a good school I want to go to?
How about this? I'll take the body back, everything, and I'll just keep the head for the senior prank.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Wow, what a film. You know, I remember stolen almond joy from my brother, and man, was he happy to see me. I'm Liam, and I'll be doing the more mischievous side of today's show, giving you some great jokes. For example, what did the mother tree say to the baby tree who was being bad? Stop being so naughty. But in all seriousness, it has been a pleasure to be in this class. and to work with the people I now call my friends. It's got to be the hardest thing about the end of the school year. Speaking about the end of the school year, let's watch these videos that actually answer the questions about the school ending and summer plans. I'll be back with another joke for you guys.
The hardest thing about the end of the school year is probably staying in school, like actually coming to school, because when you find out that you have a final that doesn't actually count towards your grade and like doesn't change your class grade, then you're like, oh, I don't have to come to school, but then your teachers make you come anyway.
Oh gosh, I think really for me one of the hardest parts of the school year is saying goodbye to everybody and knowing that I've made these connections with the students and saying goodbye to the seniors. But the good news is many of them I'll see again next year, hopefully in the halls.
Probably just like maintaining my grades and making sure I end my classes good.
I would say the hardest thing is like the anticipation of summer coming, and everyone's kind of a little bit more on edge and wanting the summer to be here and the school year to be over, and kind of getting everything in can be, add to the anxiety and stuff.
I feel like a lot of the times it's ending off classes and finals. Also, trying to say bye to my teachers is pretty hard sometimes, considering that I've been with them all year. I know I have 2 full year classes, so it's pretty difficult.
Catching up on all my schoolwork and definitely studying for finals.
Just the amount of stress to grade things at the last second. Very stressful.
This summer I'm planning to take a couple of courses online again, and I'm also planning to, hopefully once I get my car back, spend more time with my friends.
Hopefully just hanging out, doing a lot of reading that I need to catch up on, going to see some shows, spending some time with the family. So hopefully it'll be a nice, chill summer, and then come back ready and willing and able and raring for the fall.
Number 1, getting my license. 2, working with my dad.
Plan to relax.
I'm going to be working a lot. I'm going to be saving up a car. I'm going to be...
Where do you work?
I work at Dunkin' Donuts.
I'm working 3 jobs. I am probably moving. I'm working another job out of state and probably going overseas.
Oh my gosh, I plan to relax. I'm gonna sleep later and I'm gonna read.
Wow, very nice. Makes me teary-eyed. All right. But let me send you guys off to Ella and our very special guest. And on a good note, what did one candle say to the other? You want to go out tonight? Thank you guys for stopping in. I'm Liam. I'll catch you later.
Thank you very much for your jokes. My name is Ella, and today I am here with a very special guest, Mr. Jeffrey Leone.
Thanks for having me, Ella.
The teacher of the video production program and a very involved member of the faculty. Thank you so much for allowing the viewers and me your time today.
Thanks for having me again.
All right, the first question is, how has it felt growing alongside your students, and as far as some of them even working with you? How is that feeling sending them off after senior year?
It's very bittersweet.
Yeah.
I get very attached. If you guys can't tell, I get very attached to my students. I like to joke with them. I like to really get to, develop a good relationship with them. And so when they leave, I see them grow from their junior year all the way to their senior year. I see how much they develop. I see how much they change and mature. So I'm excited that they're off to the next phase of their life, but it's also sad to see them go. So.
Okay.
Most of them.
Most of them. Ooh. You have also spent multiple years teaching kids about video production, but what has been something you learned over the years, either from students or just from personal research?
I'll tell you what I've learned. I've learned different slang from the different generations of students that I have taught. So for example, I learned how to rizz up. I learned this year, drip. I had drip. That was a term that I used. And this year, thanks to you, Ella, I learned chud, which I really like that word. So even though I guess it's not a cool word to say, I think it's just a cool word to just say. So
you like
that would
chud.
Be one thing. That would be one thing that I learned.
Well,
so,
I'm glad that I could have an influence
yes, I
on
like
you.
to learn the slang.
Yeah.
Get down. Is that a?
I don't think
no,
so.
not get down. I'm one with it. That's the beat. I drop the beat. Is that one?
No.
No?
I think we should stop.
Okay.
Okay. When in your life did you know 100% you wanted to pursue a career in video production, and what helped you come to that
So
point?
I will tell you. So I know you guys weren't around when 9/11 happened, but I was, and I was working in television, and I saw the horrific pictures of the raw video coming down in the news studio, and I saw these firefighters and police and emergency people running into buildings, and they had no idea that they weren't going to come out. And it just got me thinking that maybe what I was doing wasn't really the path that I wanted to continue on. I wanted to do something a little bit more to kind of give back.
Yeah.
And I definitely found that teaching. So that was
Yeah.
part of that was a little part of it that
Yeah.
kind of made me switch careers.
Was there ever a moment in your career that was the hardest for you? And if so, how did you overcome it?
Oh, that's a good question. I have lost a couple of students, some in Virginia and one of my students here. That was tough to get over. But other than that, you know, it's just, I think the toughest part, just overall, it's not one thing, but it's the toughest part is making sure that every student feels welcome in here and they feel comfortable. And trying to engage them all. So.
Yeah. Well, it has been a pleasure talking with you and getting to know you a little better. That is it for me today. Passing you off and to finish up the show and send you guys off. Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is it. That's all we have for you. We have officially reviewed video production.
I can't agree more. We went over everything from the creative to the very technical parts.
In all honesty, it has been an amazing experience working with our peers and our teacher, getting to learn so much about the big world of video production.
There were moments of tough filming and when deadlines snuck up on us.
And when the equipment stopped working or broke.
Block one.
Yeah, we'll never forget the ways you sabotaged us, Block one.
But to wrap it up, we want to give a special thanks to Miss Bree for being there with us when we needed her.
Miss Kate for being such a great guide to us while filming, creating, and socializing.
And of course, Mr. Leone, the person in charge of this program that has been an amazing mentor every single day of the year, increasing both of our knowledge and love for the video production world. Thank you for such a great year.
This is on the desk.
After the video production review.